The wedding that hijacked my backyard and my sanity. 3 weeks ago, I was sipping iced tea on my porch in Clearwater Ridge, a quiet Florida suburb, watching my dog chase dragonflies by the koi pond. Peaceful, normal. Then came Monica, the self-declared neighborhood unity director of our HOA, and that peace, gone. It started with an email. Subject line, Final prep for Cassidy's special day. Stouthauhaun. Cassidy? Who the hell is Cassidy? Turns out, Monica's niece. And according to the email, her wedding would be held in my backyard. Not at the clubhouse, not at the community park. In my actual backyard. And the email didn't ask, it informed. Please ensure your yard is cleared by Thursday. Rentals will arrive for seating, floral arches, and lighting. Thank you for contributing to neighborhood love. I sat there blinking, wondering if I was inhaling too much bleach from scrubbing the patio. Was this some kind of HOA prank? I replied politely. Hi, Monica. There seems to be a misunderstanding. I'm not hosting any events on my property. 5 minutes later, knock, knock, knock. Not a friendly knock. A Karen knock. Monica stood outside in a sun hat the size of a beach umbrella, holding a clipboard like a sheriff. Beside her, 2 HOA members clutching printed bylaws. She smiled tightly and said, "You have the most picturesque yard in Clearwater. You'd be doing the community a disservice by saying no." I said no, again. She smiled wider, like she wanted to bite me. Next morning, I woke up to hammering. I nearly fainted. There were strangers in my yard, installing an arch, folding chairs lined up, my koi pond, now a wedding altar backdrop. Monica stood there, hands on hips, barking orders like a wedding general. I stormed out. "Get out of my yard!" She waved her clipboard and said, "I have a beautification permit, HOA approved." I called the sheriff. That permit, a landscaping suggestion from 6 months ago. The workers packed up. Monica screamed that I was a community traitor. But she wasn't done. 2 nights later, a teen tried sneaking in with a shovel, caught on my camera. Monica claimed I threatened a minor. I showed the footage. She screamed about how the spirit of Clearwater is dying. Then came the guests. People, in pastel suits, asking, where should we place the gift table? That's when I realized Monica had told everyone the wedding was still happening, and they should just show up. She assumed I'd cave out of embarrassment. She didn't expect I'd already called the cops. The chaos hit peak TV drama. 5 patrol cars. Monica in heels, mascara running. Cassidy crying in glitter. DJ booth knocked over. My lawn looked like Coachella after a hurricane. I handed the cops my property deed, the HOA bylaws, screenshots of emails. Cassidy screamed at Monica. "You lied to me, again." Then called off the wedding. And me? I just waved and said, "Next time maybe ask." But Monica wasn't done. The next morning, megaphone. Yep. She was in her driveway, rewriting the whole story. He screamed at the bride. He shoved a chair. He hates love. Then came a formal HOA violation letter, accusing me of destroying sacred community values. I laughed, then called David, my neighbor/attorney. We gathered every piece of evidence, footage, emails, even a voice memo from a guest who said, "We thought it was public property." HOA meeting, D-Day. Monica showed up in a white power suit, crying on cue. Claimed I ruined a spiritual moment. Compared herself to Joan of Arc. Then David stood up, calm, cool, devastating. He showed footage of trespassing, emails denying permission, HOA rules Monica violated, security footage of the teen with the shovel, and finally, her email. He'll give in. I already ordered the porta potties. Boom! The room shifted. Her allies, silent. One walked out. The board voted for Nero. Monica's complaint? Dismissed. She was stripped of event authority. Then came the revenge wedding. Monica set up the second wedding, right next to my yard. She used my fence as the photo backdrop. Kids climbing it, fake ivy draped over it, music blasting, DJ yelling. Give it up for Monica. I called the cops, again. Caterer tripped on a cord. Buffet collapsed. The bride cried. You said he agreed. You promised quiet. The fog machine exploded. Monica shouted, You may have won today, but you've poisoned this neighborhood. The cops cited her for violating a noise ordinance and warned about criminal trespass. Endgame. Monica was investigated for misusing HOA funds. Turns out, she bought wedding decorations and even the fog machine with community money. She was removed from the board. Neighbors stopped replying to her emails. Her lawn decorations vanished. The community? Peaceful again. A month later, Cassidy sent me a real wedding invite, held at a public park. She wrote, Thanks for standing your ground. I didn't cry, but I almost did. Controversial thought. This isn't just about weddings or fences. It's about entitlement versus boundaries, community versus control. So let me ask you, was I wrong to keep saying no? Or did Monica cross a line long before the fog machine did? Comment below. Would you have let the wedding happen? Or stood your ground? Like, subscribe, and share if you've ever dealt with a Monica in your life.